Another aspect Harry Potter is the wizarding banking. So think about how this works. There's only one wizarding bank. It's run by not wizards, but goblins, who are a separate class, so that's a different issue. They're not allowed to have wands. They can do magic, but they're not allowed to have wands. They have a different sense of property ownership. The wizards, in a lot of cases, look down on the goblins, and they're responsible for the banking institution. So they're responsible for all the treasure in the wizarding world. And they actually have a pretty steady system of banking because they're using gold and silver currency and coins. So there's no inflation. There's no Federal Reserve that's changing the currency or pumping more paper currency into the system without adding more gold or silver or more goods and services in the economy. So there's no inflation. Things don't get more expensive over time, and it's kept the exact amount of money that you have is kept in your own personal vault at Gringotts. They don't do what's called fractional reserve banking. They don't only hold half of your money or a fraction of your money and then trade and do a bunch of other things with the rest of your money. So all of it's there available for you to come in and look at and take out at your time. And so I don't know how exactly this operates because it's never explained. If you pay for your bank account there, maybe it's purchased at one time through a family member and then it continues on. But they have a wizarding bank run by this class of creatures, goblins, who are viewed differently, but who are actually very successful in the wizarding world. I don't know if J.K. Rowling was making this connection on purpose, but it's kind of how the Jews became successful in different societies, even though they weren't allowed to own property and were viewed in a different class and a different race in some cases and viewed in a different light than other people, that gained success through banking and loans. They would loan money to each other, not at interest, and then they'd loan money to other people at interest and make money through that and make money by creating banking and savings and loans. And so there's a connection here, and it's called, on page 63, Harry has explained to him by Hagrid that Gringotts is the safest place in the world for anything that you want to keep safe besides Hogwarts. So Gringotts has built up this reputation of being a safe bank. Something interesting, Wizarding World, for the most part, does not have full-scale war. And maybe it doesn't have full-scale war because it doesn't have unlimited funding being pumped in by the Ministry of Magic or by some sort of Federal Reserve type bank, because it has Gringotts that keeps your full money in gold and silver, the exact amount that you have in your vault at all times until you, as the customer, decide to take it out. So maybe that's why the Wizarding World at this time is not involved in multiple wars on a large scale.